I talk about supplements a lot on this channel because I think if done correctly, supplements can add a lot of value to an already healthy diet. But there's a lot that can go wrong with supplements and a lot of sketchy ones out there. So today I want to talk with you about 3 things to look out for, in other words, to watch out for when you're picking a supplement, and 3 things that you should look for in a quality supplement. Definitely stick around for that second part because I think this is key to finding supplements that actually work for you and are functional for your body and your nutrition goals. And if you're new, I'm Katie. I'm a dietitian and certified personal trainer, and I talk a lot about PCOS, blood sugar, and fitness on this channel. So if that interests you, then consider subscribing. Okay, the first thing that I think you should look out for when you are picking supplements, something that you should avoid, is supplements that have these kind of grandiose claims. Just like if anything else sounds too good to be true, supplements that claim to be magical or claim to have these great results from just using the supplement for 1 month are most likely lying to you. Like, supplements can be a positive thing, but they don't really have the power to work like pharmaceutical medication, and they're not magic. So if they're claiming to be, then just don't do it. A couple examples that I can think of are the supplements that are like fat burning pills or detox pills, or things that claim to help you lose rapid amounts of weight. Most supplements in and of themselves are not going to shred fat for you. Now, if you have insulin resistance and you have a supplement that supports better insulin sensitivity, then you can potentially help with weight loss because you are helping your body do its natural thing and supporting a healthy metabolism. So something like myo-inositol, which I talk about a lot on this channel, and also berberine can help with weight loss because they are helping with insulin sensitivity. But no supplement in and of itself is just going to shred fat. Certain things like herbal remedies and other types of supplements that have caffeine and stuff like that may make a small little mark on your metabolism, but they're not going to make a huge change. So if it sounds too good to be true, then take a hard pass. Another thing that I would look out for is things that have a lot of proprietary blends where you really can't tell exactly how much of the ingredients are in the supplement. So proprietary blends aren't necessarily like a bad thing straight off the gate. There are some supplements that I deem to be quality that have proprietary blends, but for the most part, I really like to control like how much I'm getting in my supplement. So if I want to have 1,000 milligrams of DHA and EPA, I can look at the label and see that that's what this contains, and I know exactly how many pills to take to get me to that point. Or if I want to take 5,000 IUs of vitamin D, I can control that by just taking a vitamin D supplement that says 5,000 IUs and cater it to what my body actually needs versus getting all these extra nutrients or herbs that I really don't need. Next thing to look out for is it something that's like new and innovative that just came out on the market that we really just don't have a whole lot of research on? Yes, there's always going to be new things out, and I, for one, am an early adopter of a lot of things actually, especially technology based, and the pop socket. I had a pop socket before those things were cool. But when it comes to supplements, it's just not the place where I like to take risks. And when it doesn't have a history of scientific evidence to back its claims, I steer clear of it. The propane people are parking right out front in the middle of the road, and I'm really not sure why. All right, it looks like they're just gonna chill there, so we might just continue anyway. And I know I said 3 things to look out for and 3 things to look for, but I'm gonna add actually a 4th one to this list of things to look out for because frankly, there's a lot of things to look out for when it comes to supplements. And the 4th thing to look out for when you are picking your supplements is, are you taking any medication like from your doctor, whether it's blood thinners or anti-anxiety, antidepressants, anything like that that could potentially interact with your supplements. A lot of times these things aren't, directly on supplement labels, and you really don't know if something's going to cause an interaction, especially if it's herbal. I think this is where I would be the most concerned with if it causes an interaction. Also, things like curcumin cannot be good to combine with blood thinners. So Definitely check with your doctor, check with your dietitian to make sure that any supplement that you're going to take is not a direct interaction, like it's not going to cause any harm, and it's also not going to decrease the effectiveness of your medication, because both are possible. It's not just that you're going to have an adverse reaction necessarily, but it can reduce the effectiveness of your medication. Like, for example, I think St. John's wort is one that can impact hormonal birth control and make it not effective, which obviously people on birth control probably don't want to happen. So just as an example, be careful and make sure you check with your dietitian and doctor. Now for the positive side of the list, because heck, YouTube is way too negative and this algorithm kind of feeds off the negativity. So I always want to add some okay, here's what to look for too. Number one, you want to look for a third-party tested label. This might say third-party tested in a little shield, or it might say GMP certified, which means good manufacturing practices, or USP certified. Those are all third-party tested labels that you can find on the back of your label. A lot of times if it is third-party tested, you're going to see it on the label because that company is going to want to brag about that. That's not something they have to do as a supplement company. So usually it gives them brownie points and they're going to want to put it on the label. You can also check their website because sometimes they don't put it on the label and it is on the website proven that they have that testing done. And yes, if you caught that, unfortunately, supplements don't have to be quality and purity tested before they go on the market. So having a third-party tester, make sure that someone is coming in that's not a part of the company, that doesn't have a stake in the company, and is saying, okay, does this have what it says it has in it? Does it not have anything else that the label doesn't say that it has? And is the supplement quality? So are the ingredients quality? Is the facility doing good manufacturing practices overall? Anytime you get a supplement, I highly recommend getting one that is GMP certified. And sometimes they tend to be a little bit more pricey than a non-GMP certified supplement. But I like to say, if you can't afford the quality supplement, then you probably would be better off saving your money and just spending it on food that is high quality versus getting a cheap supplement. That's just my humble opinion. And hey, if you're enjoying this video, consider subscribing, hit that like button, and take a second to look through the description after this video. I have all the supplements that I really truly love listed in the description, including my discount codes for any of the companies that I have discount codes for. Honestly, I have a lot of discount codes for my favorite brands because they just so happen to do affiliate programs, and I like to be able to tell you guys what I actually use myself and get you guys a discount. So feel free to use it or not, but it's there if you'd like. So number two to look for in a quality supplement is it actually filling nutritional gaps in your diet? Is it serving a functional purpose? Is it changing something that would bring better quality of life to you? And I guess you can argue, is any supplement really necessary? But what I mean is, if you get your labs done and you have low vitamin D would be a essential and functional ingredient to add to your supplement routine. Maybe if you have irregular blood sugar, having a multivitamin that has chromium, which helps regulate blood sugar. Or if you're a woman with PCOS, you might be low in inositol, which is a vitamin-like compound that women tend to be low in with PCOS. That is a functional ingredient. And I know it might be complicated to figure out on your own, is this right for me? This would be something where I would definitely recommend getting a full lab panel done and going to your doctor, and especially going to your dietitian, because they're going to know more about the supplement side of things to help support healthier, more balanced labs if you have anything in there that's nutrition related. Every lab that's off might not have a direct supplement that's going to help, but certain things like cholesterol can be helped and supported with omega-3 fatty acids, and low vitamin D can be helped with a vitamin D supplement, and low iron can be helped with a supplement. So there are certain things that you can look for. And number three, what to look out for in a quality supplement is, does it have actual scientific research to back it? I kind of alluded to it earlier in the video, but you want to have something that's been tested over time and tested against placebo to see if it actually does something versus if it's just hogwash. I can't think of another word to describe what I mean. A load of crap. And this is another tip that I really question whether or not it's good advice to give, because if you're not of a science background, you might not know how to correctly interpret research. So like looking up research studies is really not going to help. But what I would do with this one as well is with your dietitian who you work one-on-one with, I would ask them, are there studies on this supplement? Is it quality? I have a lot of clients that just come to me asking about certain supplements and how much research they have to back them. And I can just kind of vet through them and see, even if I don't know what the supplement is off the top of my head, I can do a little research and say, no, this isn't a quality one. I wouldn't do it. Or this is a quality supplement like omega-3s, but I would choose this third-party tested one instead. Stuff like that, they can help vet for you and make sure you're getting a quality supplement that actually does something with your money. All right, so let me know below what questions you have to follow up. Is there anything supplement-wise that you want me to do a video on in the future? Are there any kind of, I wonder if I can do some ranking supplement videos or something like that to see like what supplements actually are quality, which ones aren't. You let me know what you'd like to see in the future, but thanks so much for watching this video, and I'm going to leave a link to another video up here on the screen if you'd like to continue hanging out with me here today. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.